Hi, welcome to the section where we design a UI clone of the Google Pay iOS application. In this video, we are going to design this welcome screen, so let's get started. I have divided this into 5 sections. We will start from this menu icon, then we add this logo and the text. Next, we will add the welcome message. Then we add the phone number. Finally, we will add the illustration. So let's start from the top. We are going to add the menu icon. So I have a screenshot. That is this one. This is the one that we are going to add first. To create that, we can draw a circle or use an SF symbol. So we are going to use an SF symbol. So first, I'll add an image. And this is a system image. Using the SF symbol application, you can add numbers, letters, and some shapes. So we are going to add the circle from the SF symbol application. Let's search for circle. The one we are looking for is circle.fill. That is this one. By selecting it, we can press Command, Shift, and C to copy the name. Then we come to the project and paste it here. Let's bring the screenshot again. You can see the dots are arranged horizontally. So we embed this in an HStack. So I'll press Command and click the image and embed in an HStack. Then we need 3 copies. So let's repeat the image. Again, let's Command click the image and choose the option Repeat. That creates 5 copies. But here we need only 3 copies. So I'll change this to 3. Next, since this is an icon font, we can set the font size. So let's change the font size. So let's select system size and set the font size to 6. Let's bring the screenshot again. You can see the sections are arranged vertically. So we are going to embed this in a vertical parent container. So let's click where we have the HStack and Command click. So I will embed in a VStack. And the menu icons are also shown on the right. So inside the HStack, we can use a spacer to push them to the left or to the right. So here I'm going to add a spacer. That will push the dots to the right. If we want them to be pushed to the left, we can put the spacer below, but I will undo the change. Let's also add a horizontal pattern to the horizontal container. So we are adding a pattern of 24. The next thing to do here is to add the logo and the text. This logo and the text, we will add them in the VStack parent container. So just after here, we are going to add an image. I already have the image saved to the assets folder, and the name of this image is logo. So we have it on the interface. Let's also add the text beside the image. To do that, we are going to embed this inside an HStack. That will place the items horizontally. So we copy the image and paste it here. Then we change the image to text. Let's change the text to pay. The logo seems to be very big, but we can use the scale effect to size it down. In the parentheses, let's put 0.6. That reduces the size of the logo. Let's also change the font. We are going to use Title 2. Next, you can see the logo with the text are very close to the menu icon. So let's add a space between them. So after this parent container, we are going to put a spacer that pushes the content to the edges of the screen. Let's add the next content. I will bring the screenshot again. We are going to add the welcome text. So we have this and that. The text is arranged vertically, so we need a vertical container. So just after this HStack, we will add the text and embed in a VStack. Let's put welcome to pay. For this, we will set the font to title. Next, before we add the text below it, let's embed this in a VStack and add another text. For this parent container, we will add a pattern of 24. By bringing the screenshot again, you can see the logo with the text are positioned on the left. So let's push them to the left by using a spacer. So here I'm going to add a spacer. That will push the logo and the text to the left. Next, you can see the title and the text below it are aligned to the left. So let's do that in the VStack. Over here, I'm going to add the alignment parameter and set it to leading. That aligns the title and the text below it to the left. Let's go to the next content, which is the phone number and the field. For the phone field, we are going to draw a rectangle. So just after this VStack, let's draw a rectangle. That is a rounded rectangle. That takes the parameter corner radius. Let's set the corner radius to 4. You can see it takes the entire available screen, but we can give it a proposed size. So let's use the frame modifier to resize the rectangle. We also need to convert the rectangle to outline by using the stroke modifier. Next, we have to add a country flag with code to the rectangle. So let's embed it in a parent container HStack. Then I will add an image. I already have this image in the assets folder. That is my country flag. Also, we need to add a text after the flag. So we will embed this in a horizontal container. So let's command click and choose HStack. So I'm going to add my country code that is shown on the right. Let's bring the screenshot again. After the country code, we have the actual number. So we are going to create another rectangle and add the text as an overlay. To do that, we have to embed the first one we created in a horizontal container. So in the HStack, we are going to add the second rectangle. So we can copy this one and change the properties. Let's change the width to 246. That makes it longer. Then we add the text. To add the text, we are going to use an overlay. So just after the frame modifier, let's add an overlay. We will use text as the overlay. Then we put the phone number. If I bring the screenshot again, you can see the number is aligned to the left. Let's use a trick to do that. We will embed the overlay text in a horizontal parent container. Then we use a spacer to push the content to the left. So just after the text, we will add a spacer. That pushes it to the left. But you can see it overlaps with the left edge of the rectangle. So what we have to do is to add pattern. So we select the HStack and add a horizontal pattern of 14. The last thing to do now is to add the illustration. I also have it saved to the assets folder. Below the phone number, we are going to add the illustration. The name of this illustration is typing, and that shows just below the phone number. Let's add a space between the illustration and the phone number by using a spacer. So this is all we need to do in this project. If I bring the screenshot again, you can see it looks exactly the same. So with this, we are going to end here. And this is how to create this welcome screen here inside SwiftUI.